So this video is going to show you how you're going to log into your My Writing Lab account and how you're going to go about finishing those My Writing Lab requirements for your diagnostic skills test requirement that you'll see on your professional education checklist or your Sims account if you use the other video to show how you log into Sims and check that account. Now, the first thing you want to do is bring up a web browser. Now, My Writing Lab tends to be a little more particular, so Mac users, you might want to stick to Firefox or Safari, and Windows users, you might want to stick to Internet Explorer. So today, what I'm using is Safari on Apple, and now the first thing we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and go to the My Writing Lab site, which is just mywritinglab.com. So now, once you're there, you'll see a site like this. Now, for those of you who are not registered, you're going to want to contact the graduate assistant to make sure that you're registering for the right course, because each course is teacher specific, so you don't want to get lost in the shuffle and accidentally enroll in a course that you're not going to get credit for. So for those of you who have already gone through an orientation process, lab, whatever it was called, what you want to do is you want to go ahead and click on the sign in link in that sign in box. Now, if you do forget your username and password, don't worry, you can retrieve them by clicking the forgot your username or password, or by contacting the College of Education graduate assistant, who will have that username on file. Not your password though, you're going to have to go through Pearson for that. So anyway, your username should be your email address. Normally it'll be your campus email address. Some people create different ones, that's fine as well. But once you're there, you want to type that in, you want to type in your password, and then you want to click sign in. Now, this is your dashboard, and what the dashboard is basically your map to what classes you have that you're enrolled in the My Writing Lab, and any important updates or announcements, anything like that. Now, let's say you only have the one My Writing Lab course, that's fine. To access it, what you want to do is you want to go ahead over and click on that class link to the left of your screen. Now, once you're here and once it loads up, what we're going to be looking for is, now if you can see, it'll ask you to run a browser check sometimes. Some browsers won't work. Now, we should see things like this, and now there's two ways you can go about doing this. Number one, right in the middle of the screen, you should see the Path Builder. Now once you click on that, it'll bring up your actual Path Builder test. Now the Path Builder test is a way to determine how much of the writing lab you'll have to complete, and everybody has to do the Path Builder test, but depending on how you do on it is how many exercise sets will be left. Now, say you didn't want to do it, or you did very poor on it, or you've already completed it and you want to just move on with the exercise sets, that's fine. What you're going to want to do is go to the left hand side of the screen and click on the Writing tab, and then below the Writing tab you're going to want to click on the Learning Path link right there. Now this learning path will bring up, again, it'll bring up the Path Builder if you haven't completed it yet, but once you've completed it, you'll see that there's going to be 5 module areas that you'll also need to complete. Now, some of you, because of how you did on the Path Builder test, will see in the starred area right here that you have mastered some of them. And any one of these who has a star in the corner up here does not have to be completed. Now, obviously, if it just has that little pencil, it means you still need study. And once in, you're going to want to finish those exercise sets completely. The mastery check here at the bottom, that's just for the end of the course to show you what areas you might still need to work on, even if you've demonstrated mastery in any one of these sections. So again, if your section has a little yellow star, you don't have to worry about it. If it does need study, you'll see that it has a pencil, and then you'll want to go in and try it. Now, an important thing to note that once you're in to each of these exercise sets is that you're only required to complete and pass the post-test. Now, for most post-tests, you're going to have to get a 75% average. So you're going to want to go in, and you only have 2 tries on the post-test before the graduate assistant is contacted. So what you want to do is any section that you're struggling in, or you know you might need more than those 2 opportunities, you're going to want to go ahead and try the review exercises first. Once you get those through those review exercises, those should help you. If not, you're going to want to, again, contact the College of Education graduate assistant, who can give you more attempts on the lessons and will personally work with you in a one-on-one basis to get you through any of these aspects that you are having trouble with or that you need more specialized help with. So that's that. That's how you log in and how you complete each of your My Writing Lab exercise sets. If there's any questions about that, go ahead and contact your graduate assistant. Hope this helps.